Word up, VC. It's me, Danny Valderrama, 69, back here again to do another vinyl update. I know in my last video I think I said I won't be back in 2012, but shit changes, yo. And I've ended up with a load of stuff, so let's go through what we've got. In the background we're listening to some dub. The Scientist rids the world of the evil curse of the vampires. That's what we're listening to in the background right now. So I hope you've all had a good Christmas. I did. It was good. So there you go. I got some good stuff over Christmas. I got some nice presents, and I've been out and I bought some stuff, and it's all good. Firstly, alright, show the 7 inches I got. First one, Snuff in the Stocks. This is the new single off the new album, 5 4 3 2 1 perhaps. And yeah, there's a 7 inch off the first single. We got this as a present of my brother, a bit of a grail to be honest. Rich Kids on LSD. It's a beautiful feeling. 7 inch on Mystic Records and Super 7 as well. It's a EP, 7 inch EP. Fucking awesome, really good. And another present I got, Frank Sidebob. Christmas is really fantastic. This is an EP as well. There's 4 songs on this. If you've never heard of Frank Sidebottom, we'll be talking more about him in a few months. These two, right, those are the 7 inches I've got. So move on to the LPs. Let me just turn that down a minute. So my friend Danny, who's in the band with me as well, is in the Crash Mats with me. He plays guitar. Got me some Christmas presents this year. Decided that because I've been collecting vinyl, he's going to buy me some vinyl for Christmas. And so this is what he got me. This is Queen, The Works. I'm a bit of a Queen fan. He's a bit of a Queen fan, so that's why he bought me that. That is cool. This one, however, is not so cool. This is the best of the Nolan Sisters, Volume 1. Awesome is not the word to describe this at all. Oh, the Nolan Sisters are shocking. You just got that as a joke though, so that was nice. Anyway, those are the joke albums out of the way. This is all stuff I've bought now over the holiday period, so we're getting into the good stuff. This first one up, I'll get this out of there. This is Crass, Best Before. This is a compilation of all the singles that weren't on albums, I believe. It comes in an inlay, gatefold, sorry, and that's the back. 2 LPs on Crass Records, and it's got all the lyrics and just general crass chitter chatter on the inlays. Yeah, but that goes back in there. But I really like this. Big A Little A is on this album. I've got the single of that with Nagasaki Nightmare up there. But on the album, this is on there. There's some other fucking really good tunes on there. Rival Tribal, Rebel Rebel, brilliant song. Really like Crass, so that's a nice piece to the collection of Crass that I have. The next one up, The Fall, I Am Curious, Orange. This is the first Fall album I own. And I really like The Fall. I've been getting into him a lot recently. This one's again gatefold. And so I'm I'm creeping into the fall now, and that's the first pickup I've got of them. I really like it. The song Wrong Place, Right Time, brilliant bass line in that song. The Fall, check them out if you can. The next one I got is a compilation album from Fat Wreck. This is Fat Music for Fat People. This was recently reissued on vinyl. It was never issued on vinyl in the first place. It was just a CD compilation. But this has recently been put out on vinyl by Fat Wreck. Fat Wreck, you see that there? And this is awesome. It's got some brilliant bands in here. No Effects, Propaganda, Guns and Wankers, No Use for a Name, Bracket, Tilt, Face to Face, Good Riddance, Rancid, Lagwagon, 88 Fingers Louie. Some awesome bands on that compilation. So Fat Music for Fat People. Next up, and No Means No EP, The Day Everything Became Nothing. There's 6 tracks on this. Now I thought it was on Workers Playtime, but it turns out it's actually on Alternative Tentacles. So I did a bit of research, and Workers Playtime is like an Alternative Tentacles sub-label or something like that. But yeah, this is on Alternative Tentacles. Brilliant band, No Means No, and you know, everything I pick up by them is it gets better and better. So I really enjoy that. Next, the Dwarves, Thank Heavens for Little Girls. Yeah, Thank Heaven for Little Girls. This is a fucking brilliant album. Really like this. It wasn't cheap, this, but I picked it up anyway because, you know, I saw it and I just thought I'm gonna have to get that. Absolutely brilliant. The girl with the dwarves tattoo on her arm. Some fucking brilliant tunes on here as well. So the Dwarves. Next up, a reissue of Black Flag's Family Man. This is spoken word on one side and then instrumentals on the other side. And I quite enjoy the spoken word part anyway, because I enjoy Roland's spoken word anyway. The instrumental part, it's taken me a while to get into it, but I'm working on it. But you know, so far so good. Next again, Black Flag again. This is Everything Went Black. I'm not 100% sure what pressing this is. I know it's not the first pressing. It's on 2 LPs, and basically it's sort of B-sides and demos that you know, never got put on albums. So like the first side 1 is Keith Morris, I think. Second side is like Chavo. Third side is Dez, and then the fourth side I've not listened to yet. I've not got to the fourth side. It came with a poster at the top. So it's got, and a Black Flag sticker as well. So that was awesome. I will not try and attempt to put all that back now, but there we go. So yeah, that was really cool. I'm enjoying that. But it's very similar to the first 4 EPs album. But you know, it's Black Flag, is, you know, it's all cool. Next up, Tumor Circus. The album, I think it's self-titled. Yeah, self-titled album, Tumor Circus. It is Jello Biafra. Jello Biafra. Yeah, him. From the Stead Kennedys and Lard and other bands and stuff like that, with a couple of other people playing some really cool stuff. This is very similar to Lard. Very, very similar to Lard. Especially with Jello singing, you know, you just take out Ministry, like Al Jorgensen and all the rest of them, and put in other musicians, and this is what you sort of get. Tumor Circus, very good. Check them out if you can. On Alternative Tentacles, you know, as always with Jello stuff. Next up, Killing Joke, the self-titled Killing Joke album. It's on gatefold. That's the back of it. I really like that picture. That looks fucking cool. I'll take this out. That's the inside. Oh, it comes in this like velvety bag type thing as well. The inlay, the record. But really like this sort of post-punk stuff, I suppose, if you want to call it that. I don't really like genres, you know. It's just music I like, really, to be quite honest. Especially I don't like genres in punk. I don't get the fucking point of them. But yeah, Killing Joke. This is good rock, good punk album. That's all I'll say about that. The next one, next two are reissues. This is the Descendants All. That's that one, and I got another Descendants reissue. Enjoy. All the song titles on the back are all just euphemisms for shits, basically. They're not the actual song titles, I figured out. Right, the next album. I saw this, I wanted this. This is the theme, the soundtrack to The Man with the Golden Gun, James Bond 007. I really like Roger Moore. I think he's the best Bond, to be quite honest. Roger Moore is my favourite Bond. Live and Let Die is the best Bond film. But Man with the Golden Gun is like easy number 2 for me, just because of Knick Knack. It makes me laugh. Yeah, but I got the soundtrack and I really like it. So yeah, Man with the Golden Gun soundtrack. Next up, Buzzcocks, A Different Kind of Tension. Got this really cheap. When I got it home, realised it was warped to fuck. I didn't realise this when I was picking up. I don't know if you can see that. See if you can or not. But it's just warped, just hella warped. But it still sort of plays okay, so there we go. Next up, Discharge, Never Again. This is a compilation album on Clay Records of Discharge stuff. It's on red vinyl. But yeah, it's just a compilation album. So you got like stuff like Warning on there and Never Again, Hear Nothing, Say Nothing, Hear Nothing, See Nothing, Say Nothing. Some good tunes on here. So that was nice to get. Next up, right, Frank Sidebottom. If you don't know who Frank Sidebottom is, I'll quickly give you a bit of info on him. He was a Mancunian comedian, sort of punk rock comedian, in the 80s and 90s. He died about 2 years ago, 2010, in fact he died. Chris Seavey was his name. Never took off the head. This used to be paper mache and then he turned into fiberglass. But basically Frank Sidebottom just sort of does silly covers, or well, covers of songs in a stupid way, and then like his own ditties. So Christmas is Really Fantastic is his own song, but that's what he looked like in real life. That's just a cartoon one. But on here you've got what? There's a cover of The Falls, Hit the North, on this album. The rest are all of his own tracks. Really funny stuff. Makes me laugh every time I hear him. So Frank Sidebottom. Next up, GBH, Leather Bristles, Studs and Acne. This is the first GBH EP on Clay Records. That's the back. card, charged GBH, or just GBH to be quite honest. That's quite good. Then the last one is this awesome album, Snuff 54321 Perhaps. Now, I thought this was going to come at the end of January, but Fat Wreck posted it out early, so it came to me early. That's the inlay with all the lyrics. Check this out though, really cool coloured vinyl, green and purple, sort of splattery, and it is an awesome album. It's a really, really good album. I've had it on MP3 for a while, but over Christmas I got a new speaker, stereo and speakers and whatnot, so been playing it on that, and it just sounds amazing. A really good album. Really, really good. If you can, check this out from Fat Wreck. Go and buy this. It's there we go, Fat Wreck. It is a really good return to form by Snuff. Really good. So yeah, so that's me, Danny Valderrama 69, saying until next time, take it easy guys, see you in a bit.